In Days of Our Lives, the drama is heating up in Salem once again, and this time the center of the storm is none other than Gabi Hernandez, who has never been one to play fair when she wants answers. Gabi's scheming mind is back in action, and what begins as a simple attempt to expose Philip Kiriakis' true motives ends up spiraling into a far bigger mess. One that leads her straight to a dark and shocking secret about Xander Cook that could destroy multiple lives if it comes out. It all begins with Gabi's growing suspicion about Philip's sudden return to town and his renewed involvement with Titan Industries. Gabi has never fully trusted Philip, not after all the manipulation, the obsession, and the games he played with both her and Chloe Lane. So, when she starts noticing him sneaking around, taking late-night phone calls, and locking his office door during private meetings, her instincts kick in. She tells herself that if Philip is up to something that could threaten her or her company, she needs to know first. But in true Gabi fashion, instead of confronting him directly, she decides to do a little covert investigation. Using her trademark charm and cunning, Gabi finds a way into Philip's suite at the Kiriakis mansion one afternoon under the pretense of talking business. Philip, unsuspecting as ever, enjoys her visit, completely unaware that she's there for something far more dangerous than a friendly conversation. As she distracts him with small talk, Gabi discreetly plants a tiny listening device, a bug, behind the lamp near his bed, cleverly hidden from plain sight. The device is voice-activated and connects to her phone, allowing her to listen in whenever there's noise or conversation in the room. At first, she's not sure she'll hear anything useful. For the first day or two, she catches snippets of Philip talking on the phone, mostly harmless business chatter about Titan contracts, mergers, and corporate meetings. But then, one night, the device picks up something strange. Philip is talking to someone in hushed, almost nervous tones, and Gabi recognizes the name, Xander Cook. That immediately piques her interest. Xander has been trouble from day one, and Gabi knows that whenever he's involved in something secret, it's bound to be scandalous or criminal. As she listens in, her curiosity turns into shock. Philip and Xander are clearly discussing something that sounds like a cover-up. Xander's voice is edgy, defensive, while Philip sounds like he's trying to control a volatile situation. Gabi listens closely as Xander says something that makes her jaw drop. He's admitting to something from his past that no one else knows. The bug catches him saying, "If anyone finds out what I did that night, it's over. Not just for me, for Sarah too." That one line sets Gabi off on a mission. What exactly happened that night? What is Xander hiding that even Philip knows about? The more she listens, the more pieces she gathers. It becomes clear that Xander and Philip share a secret tied to an old crime. Something that might involve a missing person or an incident that was buried under a false report. Gabi soon realizes that she stumbled upon a goldmine of information, one that could change power dynamics across Salem if she plays her cards right. Later recordings reveal even more startling details. In another late-night conversation, Xander is heard saying that he swapped something important, and that no one will ever find out the truth if we stick to the story. Philip warns him to keep quiet, reminding him that Kayla and Sarah are already asking questions again. Gabi's mind races as she starts piecing it together. Could this be connected to Sarah Horton's missing time, or perhaps an incident involving one of their recent medical or business scandals? She spends hours replaying the recordings, analyzing every detail, until she hears the part that changes everything. Xander confessing that he switched DNA results in a paternity test, one that might have determined the father of Sarah's baby. The implication hits her like lightning. This isn't just any secret. This is the kind of revelation that could blow apart relationships, families, and reputations. If Sarah ever finds out that Xander tampered with her child's DNA results, everything between them would collapse instantly. Gabi realizes she's sitting on explosive leverage. She could expose Xander and Philip's collusion and watch chaos erupt. But then, the strategic part of her mind takes over. She knows the value of timing and secrecy in Salem. Instead of rushing to reveal what she knows, she decides to hold the evidence close, to wait until the right moment when it can serve her best. However, the situation grows even more complicated when Xander begins to suspect that someone is listening in. One night, Gabi tunes in only to hear Xander telling Philip, "I think someone knows. I heard a clicking sound on the phone, we might be bugged." Panic rises in Gabi's chest as she quickly shuts off the feed, realizing she might have pushed her luck too far. The next morning, she sneaks back into the Kiriakis mansion, pretending to have a reason to see Maggie or check in on Titan business. Quietly, she retrieves the bug from Philip's room before either man can find it. But by then she's already heard everything she needed to know.